Dozens of tanks began to be painted in the distinctive colors of combat operations. The armored vehicles moved toward the Middle East, a sight that strongly reminded the world of a momentous occasion. The 2003 invasion of Iraq. But there's one thing that makes this situation different. While Iraq tried to avoid a ground war, Iran is actually waiting for it to happen. And if a ground war does break out, this could be one of the most brutal battles of the century. Many military analysts are beginning to see a very familiar pattern. America is starting to build up its military might in the Middle East. Aircraft. Carriers are being deployed. Fighter jets are being stationed at various bases. And thousands of troops are being deployed around the Gulf region. Some reports even say this is the largest American military buildup in the Middle East since the 2003 invasion of Iraq. The strategy is almost always the same. Stage 1. Massive airstrikes. Stage 2. Destroy the enemy's defenses. And the final stage. This strategy was what brought down Saddam Hussein's regime in just a few weeks. But Iran is not Iraq, and this is what worries many military experts. Iran has learned from history. For decades, they have been preparing for one scenario: a US ground invasion. Unlike Iraq, Iran has vast territory, high mountains, vast deserts, and a defense network spread across the country. Furthermore, Iran has a different war strategy. Not conventional warfare, but asymmetric warfare. This means they are not trying to defeat the US directly. They are trying to wear down the enemy's forces bit by bit, drones, long-range missiles, regional militias, all designed to make the war long and expensive. Here's the most interesting part. Some analysts believe that Iran is actually better prepared for a ground war than an air war. Why? Because on land, American technology doesn't always provide an absolute advantage. On land there are crowded cities, mountains, guerrilla warfare, and close-quarters warfare. All of these can diminish America's military technological advantage, and history has shown it. America has fought long wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, wars that initially seemed easy, but turned into multi-year conflicts. So when we see tanks and armored vehicles being prepared, the world immediately thinks of one word: invasion. But this time, the situation is much more complicated. Because if America actually steps on the ground, they won't just be facing the Iranian army. They'll be facing brutal terrain, asymmetric warfare strategies, and a country that has been preparing for this scenario for decades. And perhaps that's why so many analysts are saying the same thing. An air war could be over quickly, but a ground war against Iran could be a much longer conflict than the world imagines.